Hello everyone, and welcome to the 12th episode of WONDERTALK, where I talk about my character's backstory and his story as I play through Star Wars The Old Republic on my Sith Inquisitor. On the last episode of the playthrough, I finally got to wrap up both Lord Grathan's quests and the Revanite quests. I said that Javiik finally found that special lightsaber and I took a chance to equip it, but in the end it honestly felt like something that was far too dark-sided for Javiik to really be enjoying right now. What was extra interesting was that when we saw a holo of Revan during the Revanite quest, he actually had the same model of lightsaber. Coincidence? Yes, but very cool. On the last episode of WONDERTALK, I asked you guys, did you think that during the Revanite quest, Javiik went through some type of rebirthing ceremony? Did you think that now would be a good time for him to let go of his past and really embrace being a Sith? Or would he continue to cling to his past, especially including his parents, and the hope of one day finding them? And you guys left your comments below, and I was really happy to see that most of you were really in favor of having Javiik keep to his past a bit. A lot of you felt it was a little too early for him to truly embrace the dark side, and here's some of the comments that you left. Cassandra Strife said, I think he's really clinging to his past. Because of his circumstances in life, he's never really had a chance to be his own man. It's always been someone's son or that person's slave. He's never really had the chance to just be Javiik. And let's face it, you don't get over the pain of slavery and loss like Javik's had in just a few days, even with supernatural experiences. But I think this could be the first step in starting to let go. And I think Cassandra's right. It's not something he's going to get over easily and forget. And this one's from Dratcuff. A bit of both. I think he has started following the Sith more. He's a Cathar, a proud race, so being a slave won't sit well with him. Laboring to build a statue that has nothing to do with neither him nor his family will be a stab to his pride, which of course be his family as well, like a pride of lions. When the Sith, he has discovered the means to break free of his status as a servant and slave and instead become the master of his own destiny. But at the same time, I still think he has his eyes on the prize, so to speak, his family. Later perhaps, as he gets more corrupted, he might abandon his hunt for his family, but not yet. He has up until now been so focused on finding them that it's still his main focus. Therefore, everything he does, everything he obtains is a means for him to find his family again. Lee also said the same thing. I think it's too early for him to let go of his past, but this is definitely a milestone to be achieved in the future as his powers grow and the story progresses, but now it would be too early. And I really enjoyed reading what you guys had to say about his family. I think my favorite comment so far was Orion Star said, Swtorista, you're his mom, 'cause you made him. And I think this is maybe true. I'm not sure how I feel about being Javik's mom. Much too young to have kiddos yet. But if I did have kids, I feel like I'd be pretty proud of being Javik's mom. And this was a very thoughtful comment left by someone named 123. If Javiik is anything like me, he'll cling to his desire to find his mother and father. I hope he's not disappointed. Wish I could help him out. He seems like a promising Sith. And 123, I feel like everyone, whenever they leave a little comment about who Javiik is and who he wants to be, I know we don't get to exactly decide who he is. He kind of partially finds his own way, partially we get to decide, but it feels like we're contributing to him being a better person and finding his path every time we get to talk about his story. So I do hope he finds his mom and his dad. There's many ways to lose people in your life. Sometimes you lose them because they leave you on purpose. Sometimes they're taken from you. Sometimes they're not even quite gone. They're just not quite the same person they were. And we don't know what Javiik is going to find. We're hoping they'll be mostly the same way they were before their family was ripped apart. But we don't know what they've been through in the meantime. For all we know, they're not even alive anymore. Or they could be perfectly fine and just have been worrying and sad about Javiik this entire time. I'm sure we'll find more about them as we continue on across the planets. Their family's been scattered, but it's not broken, I'm sure. Not forever, at least. I don't really have a question for you guys today, just lots to reflect on in terms of Javik's future and his family. What I can tell you, I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler, we are heading to Balmora after Dromund Kaas. And Balmora is supposedly where Javik's mother was sent, so we might get to learn more about her, if she's still there. We might even get to meet her. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Wonder Talk, and I always look forward to seeing your guys' comments. See you later!